Now to a Target 12 investigators exclusive student shift. Rhode Island Public Schools have seen a huge drop in enrollment during the pandemic.
The decrease is causing concerns for funding and questions about why students are leaving. Target 12 investigator Steph Machado has been seeking answers and joins us now with what she's uncovered.
Thousands of Rhode Island students have left traditional public schools for private school, charters, homeschooling, and other states. It's not yet clear if enrollment will bounce back.
He didn't get any learning in kindergarten.
The pandemic was tough on Kayla Moore's son, Kyrie, who was attending Martin Luther King Jr. Elementary in Providence last year.
He went for a couple of times and then they had shut it down for visual learning. And the whole time he was at home, he was not learning because he would not go on the computer. He didn't know how to use the computer.
Then one of her other children got picked from the state's charter school lottery to go to Southside Elementary Charter in Providence. They'd been on the wait list for years, so Moore jumped at the chance to enroll all 4 of her kids for the fall of 2021.
2 of my children have an IEP, so I thought it would be better if they was in like a smaller classroom.
Moore's children are among thousands who left the Providence Public School District during the pandemic. Statewide, all public schools lost a net of 4,991 students between fall of 2019 and fall of 2021, but not every school lost ground. Traditional public school district enrollment is down by more than 6,500 students, while public charter enrollment is up by more than 1,500 students. Of the larger school districts with at least 2,000 students, the districts that lost the highest proportion of students were Westerly, South Kingstown, Providence, Newport, and Pawtucket. In Providence, a district that's under a state takeover, data shows half left for other Rhode Island public schools, including charters.
Now he's doing awesome, and they love going to school every day.
What does it say that students are choosing, or families are choosing to enroll their students in a charter, for example, rather than keep them in Providence schools?
My focus is to make sure that Providence is providing the families with the highest quality educations that they deserve. We're also making progress under the turnaround, but we know that some families may look at other options.
Acting Providence Superintendent Javier Montañez points out there are many pandemic-related factors that caused Providence families to leave. Some switched to homeschooling or had to move due to economic circumstances, but some students still aren't accounted for. PPSD seeks to track where the students go. The data provided to Target 12 shows 4,689 students left in the past 2 school years, not including those who graduated. 279 remain listed as not showing up or not returning, meaning the district does not know if they are getting educated anywhere.
It's always a concern to me whether it's 1 student, 100 students, or 1,000 students. It's always a priority for me to make sure that our students are in school.
Montañez says the district added 26 community specialists last year who seek to track down students who aren't coming to school and hopefully convince them to come back. Are you still looking for them?
We're doing everything possible to try to communicate and find where the students are. At no point can we drop any of our students without knowing what school or what district they're attending after they leave Providence.
And of course, all of this affects how much money schools have. Both state aid and some federal funding is tied to enrollment numbers. We'll explain what is being done to try and mitigate big budget cuts this year, coming up new at 6. I'm Steph Machado, 12 News.